Hello there and welcome back to my daily videos and the daily lessons in a course in miracle. I don't know if I'm saying it right, sorry. So before to start with the lesson, I'm going to share where is the main idea about these lessons and about the course a miracle. So this is not about learning new concept. It's not about religion. It's about unlearning everything that blocks our awareness to love. So each lesson it's is an invitation to go through fear to love, from guilt to innocence. Sorry, I have my script here. From separation to unity. That's why in the previous videos I was saying that it's going to the ego's mind to God mind. So the all our life until now, probably our whole life, is based in our ego construction, that we need the ego to live this experience. The thing is that we don't have to believe that we are that character or that actor that we have created in our life. So we can change, and the life becomes easier if we allow to God guides our pathway. So as we go through these teachings, I invite you to practice every lesson, not just listen, because also this practice is about experience. So I mean, the whole life is about experience. This is another different to remember why we are here, who I am, this biggest question that everyone has in their mind, why we are here. So this is a lesson to remember why we are here. What is the purpose of the life? What is the meaning of to myself being here? Because we need to unlearning everything that we have learned. So this is an invitation to continue doing the practice with me. It's for me it's like a mental training. I'm training my mind to see the world differently. Instead of see fear, I can see love. Instead of see preoccupation, I can see peace. And also I can live in that state, in peace, always. Because it's not what is happening in the world, it's how I react with all those things that is happening in the world. So let's begin with the lesson from today. Today is lesson 62. No, sorry, 72. I don't know what I'm saying. Holding grievances is an attack on God's plan for salvation. I was thinking in something and I forgot it. Okay, I will remember when I need it. While we have recognized that the ego's plan for salvation is the opposite of God's, we have not yet emphasized that it is an active attack on his plan and a deliberate attempt to destroy it. In the attack, God is assigned the attributes which are actually associated with the ego, while the ego appears to take on the attributes of God. The ego's fundamental wish is to replace God. In fact, the ego is the physical embodiment of that wish, For it is, I go again. For it is that wish that seems to surround the mind with a body, keeping it separate and alone, and unable to reach other minds except through the body that was made to imprison it. The limit of communication cannot be the best mean to expand communication, yet the ego will have you believe that it is. Although the attempt to keep the limitation that a body would impose is obvious here, it is perhaps not so apparent why holding grievances is an attack of God's plan for salvation. But let us consider the kinds of things you are apt to hold grievances for. Are they not always associated with something of body does? A person says something you don't like. He does something that displeases you. He betrays his hostile thought in his behavior. You are not dealing here with what the person is. On the contrary, you are exclusively concerned with what he does in a body. You are doing more than failing to help in freeing him from the body's limitation. You are actively trying to hold him to it by confusing it with him and judging them as one. This is something that everyone does, including myself, of course, because I am part of all this world and reality. If God is a body, what must his plan for salvation be? What could it be but that? In trying to present himself as the author of life and not of death, he is a liar and a deceiver, full of false promise and offering illusions in place of truth. The body's apparent reality makes the view of God quite convincing. In fact, if the body were real, it would be difficult indeed to escape this conclusion. We believe that we are just a body and we are more than just a body. But we all believe in that, and we put a lot of attention in our body and how we look, even not for ourselves, how we look for other people. If we are looking for acceptance through our physical image, we all do this. But when you start to realize that we are more than just a body, the body is just a resource to be in this world, and you are just using this beautiful resource that is our body only to do our function here. And that's it. We don't believe that we are just a body. To this careful prepared arena, where angry animals seek for prey and mercy cannot enter, the ego comes to save you. God made you a body. Very well. Let us accept this and be glad. As a body, do not let yourself be deprived of what the body offers. Take the little you can you can get. God gave you nothing. The body is your only savior. It is the death of God and your salvation. This is the universal belief of the world you see. Some hate the body and try to hurt and humiliate it. Others love the body and try to glorify and exalt it. But while the body stands at the center of your concept of yourself, you are attacking God's plan for salvation and holding your grievances against Him and His creation, that you may not hear the voice of truth and welcome it as friend. Your chosen Savior takes His place instead. We will try today to stop this senseless attack on salvation. We will try to welcome it instead. Your upside down perception has been reduced to your peace of mind. You have seen yourself in a body and the truth outside you. Look it away from your awareness by the body's limitations. Now we are going to try to see this differently. The light of truth is in us, where it was placed by God. It is the body that is outside us and is not our concern. To be without a body is to be in our natural state. To recognize the light of truth in us is to recognize ourselves as we are. To see ourselves as separate from the body is to end the attack of God's plan for salvation and to accept it instead. And wherever His plan is accepted, it is accomplished already. It's very long the test, but very, very important information, because we are more than just a body. I know that at the beginning it's hard to understand, but the more you practice the idea, the more you start to use the body as a resource and not something like you don't like it or you love. Because either if you love your body or if you hate your body, you are taking a position. You are still living in this duality that is the ego position. So when you start to think and believe and feel that you are more than a body, then you are a beautiful soul using just this body, it's like the body is not your priorities in your life. Your priorities are another things. That is something that I am experienced, so that I'm not just a body, because I always, my self-image was like a very, very, very important for me. And if it's like never it was enough. So since I am start to see this differently, it's like I accept my body, I love this, but I am more than this. Now I'm practicing to increase my another qualities, like not just physical qualities. Okay, let's go. Our goal in the longer practice period today is to become aware that God's plan for salvation has already been accomplished in us. To achieve this goal, we must replace attack with acceptance. As long as we attack it, we cannot understand what plans good for us is. We are therefore attacking what we do not recognize. Now we are going to try to lay judgment aside and ask what God's plans for us is. What is salvation, Father? I don't know. Tell me that I may understand. This is the practice for the longest practice. What is salvation, Father? I do know. Tell me that I may understand. Then we will wait and in quiet for his answer. We have attacked God's plans for salvation without waiting to hear what it is. We have shouted our grievances so loudly that we have not listened to his voice. Now we will see and hear and learn. What is salvation, Father? Ask and you will be answered. Seek and you will find. We are no longer asking the ego what salvation is and where to find it. We are asking it of truth. Whenever you feel your confidence wane and your hope of success flicker and go out, repeat your question and your request, remembering that you are asking of the infinity creator of infinity, who created you like himself. What is salvation, Father? I do not know. Tell me that I may understand. He will answer. Be determined to hear. So this is the practice for today. I invite to you to practice and also to watch the video again, because I think that is very important knowledge to unlearn. As I said in the beginning, we are more than just a body. And yes, that's it for the lesson. It was a big long this video, so thank you very much, and I see you tomorrow in another daily lesson. Thank you and bye bye.